everybody. I hope you are doing well. This is not my normal video and this is not the typical planner that I use, but I do use this one more than you know. So this is my list planner, I just need to write something down really quick and all of that good stuff. So this is the planner that I pick up when I just need to do something quick, when I don't maybe have a spread decorated, and the planner that actually brought me back to the planner community after that 3-month break. So the Skinny Classic is one of my favorites, and as you can tell by the title, that I'm going to talk today a little bit and show you different half sheets that I have made that really get me through my week. And now I like to decorate mine, and I've seen in the comments recently several people saying, well, you don't have to use stickers. You absolutely do not have to use stickers. I like stickers and I like decorating, and unlike other creators, I don't just decorate for the camera. I decorate for me before I plan pretty much every time. You'll see some of my things, like my budget planner doesn't really get stickers, but the things that you see that have stickers are not stickered just for the camera. Those are stickered because I like them stickered, and I wanted them to look pretty, to be motivating. So just so you know that, you don't have to, but that is what I'm going to show you. But please don't compare if you just do pen to paper. Okay, so I put a bunch that I had made right here, and I think I have around 7 or something like that. So we'll take a look, and then I have one in my main planner that I showed during my budget plan with me that I'll talk to you guys about how I use there. So this one is actually a skinny mini size, so you can see that it is much smaller than my other sheets. So this one is a 7-disc, a little itty bitty tiny friend. So it's super tiny, very cute though, and works on a variety of levels. So it definitely helps me to get through some of my weeks. But what I did with this one is I made basically a week on one page. And this week I was hoping to get back into my planners, but I just couldn't. But I wanted to write something down. I wanted to see how it felt to write something down. So I tried, and I made this cute little sheet, and I also wanted to get back into stickering something. So this was actually one of the things that I did when I was on that break that you guys never saw. So I used this, and this came from the Homebody line several years ago. If I can find any of these half sheets, I will link them. Otherwise, I will link things that are similar, or I will try to, either in the cards up here or down in the description box below. Okay, and so the first part is things to do. So these were just things I needed to do that week. It wasn't a very busy week, but those were definitely things I needed to do. And I needed to go to a couple of different places that week. And then I had some important reminders. So, and then this last section down here, I used as a meal planning section. So I wanted to have my meals written down. This is when I started thinking about budgeting and meal planning together. So this is the start of all of that. And then on the back, I just wanted some fun stickers that reminded me to get my chores done. So this is a chores for the week list section. So this is one that I made quite a while ago, probably about a month ago now, and it was really fun and cute. So it's basically a week on one page. This idea I actually got from At Home with Kita several years ago. She made a video similar to this, and she does a monthly reminders sheet, and I have loved that idea since she's done that. And I have continued making one of these. I make one of these pretty much every month, although I don't talk about them very much, but this is something that I love. And I will transfer, so these are all the reminders or important things that I have on the docket for the whole month of April. Obviously, not all of these things are going to get done, but some of them are. Some of them are going to be repeated things. And sometimes I will take the repetitive things off of the list, but other times I will leave them on just because I need that reminder. Sometimes I will put on here simple things like making my bed or sweeping the floors every day. Just reminders and things to keep me motivated and keep me moving throughout the whole month of whatever month I'm in. Again, it's very functional, but there are a couple of stickers here because they make me happy and I like them and I think it's fun. But I definitely make sure to have a full month of reminders. This sheet happens to have a backside as well, so if I need to add more reminders on there, I can. This is just what I came up with at the beginning of April, and it is about time to check in on these monthly reminders as we're kind of in the middle of the month. So that is where I am right there. And it's a running list, so I definitely add things as I go. This is a old monthly from an old Skinny Classic. So if you take a look at any month in the Skinny Classic, this is what the month looks like. So I, on this, ignore the days of the week just because it's not right. But I will use this sheet if I have not used that month in my Skinny Classic as either like a brainstorming space or to record all of the videos that I made. Now, these are all of the videos that I made in March. I also record days where I have no videos, and this is really good to look back at and see, was I able to get a video out every day? Is that an attainable goal? Is that something that works for me? And to kind of evaluate that. Again, I like to have my pages decorated, so I added a little bit, even though this is largely functional. So I really liked using this to kind of track that and look back and kind of see, you know, what are the patterns. And something I'd like to add to this sheet, because it doesn't have like a back that you can use, but I'd like to like stick something back here, or maybe like just cover these up. I don't know, we'll have to see, or add more stickers. But I'd like to like start tracking like what were my top videos, what were things that worked really well, what were things that you guys really liked, what videos should I make more of, that kind of thing. So that is how I used that one as like a social media YouTube specific tracker. You could do this with pretty much any platform. I would say, well, I guess, so YouTube is different in that you really only post like once a day at most. I do know people who post more, and like, you know, during planner releases and stuff, people will post more, but generally it's like a once a day kind of thing. So it's easy to track in this way. Whereas things like Instagram and TikTok, perhaps you post more than once a day. So this strategy might be different, but I'm sure you could modify this to basically any platform that you want. So then, okay, we did that one. Then I have a habit tracker that I have been working through for the month of April. And so I just pick like 3 habits that I want to take a look at and track. And these are daily habits because you've got to kind of track it daily. And so my April habits that I'm looking at are to post a video every day, and then to get back on low carb, to start eating low carb again. I have not been very successful because I've been pretty sick this month and just generally like kind of stressed. So it hasn't really worked out, but I hope to get back there. And then dishes every day, or this one I wanted to look at, like I wanted to see, do I need to wash dishes every day, or are there days where like I don't have that many, or maybe I just need to like rinse them, that kind of thing. And then what I use the back section for, this is always like a little motivation section for me. And then these are the habits, like kind of a brainstorming area of where I want to look at habits to track for the next month. So things that I'm interested in tracking for the next month. So that is how I use that one. So that is, again, just a habit tracking half sheet. I don't know how many of these they sell still. You might be able to find them on Amazon, but I've just kind of collected these half sheets over the years. This one is a meal planner, so this is getting a bit more serious into my meal planning. And this was, I think this was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I did this one, yeah, I think so. And then just added a few stickers on here. I didn't do anything on the back of this one, but really just kind of a simple meal plan. Additionally, what I'd like to do with this one is I would like to kind of go through and look at like what do I have already for these things, and then what do I need at the grocery store. So that would be kind of where I would take that one next when I continue meal planning. This one, I just wanted a quick journaling space. I think I did this one the same week that I did that other like week on one page, but I just wanted something else to sticker and something else to like look at. So this is an intentions sheet. This came out, I believe, with one of the Stargazer releases, so I'm not certain if you can still buy this one or not. I think it may have even come in like a planner companion, but again, I will try to link it if possible. but it's just like an intention sheet, and then you can write down how you're feeling. And then I am going to, or was planning to, use the back as like an extra journaling space, but I never did and just kind of decorated, which totally fine also. But this intention sheet is something that I love and I use. So there's that one. And then this one, okay, we've got two more. This one is a packing list that I'm currently using. This is my running list for our beach vacation, and I used the stickers from the new travel sticker book, and this sticker came from the old travel sticker book, so I can't remember what it's called, but I'll try to link it. But this is my running list so far, and then if I need more, I'll add it to the back. So this is my running packing list for our beach trip, which is not happening until July, but you know, a girl's got to make a list. So there is that one. And then the last one from here, and then I'll crack open my big planner and show you one from there, is my current running grocery list. So I love this like happy food, or what is it called? Happy and Hungry sticker book. I have it just right over here. That's how I know. I don't just randomly know sticker book names. I'm not quite that good. But I love how this turned out. It's so cute and so fun, and definitely makes me want to pull this out. And it's actually been kind of fun. Like sometimes I will go into the grocery store. This one is particularly for Instacart, but when I do go into the grocery store and I pull these out, it's really fun because people will see them and they'll say, oh my gosh, your list is so cute. I love that paper. Like, how do you do that? So it's like a conversation starter, which sometimes you want, sometimes you don't. The back of this sheet is cool. I haven't used it yet, but you can also add your meal ideas. So this might be something that I use going forward. So I have all of my groceries on one side and then my weekly meals on the back, and then any like don't forget, so like any special instructions that I may need or time to prep any of these. I think that could be kind of cool. So this is actually a really neat tool. So that is another option that you could use some of the half sheets for. And then the one that I'm using currently is for my budget overflow. So I use these expense trackers in here because sometimes I go over like my allotted space in the budget journal with my expenses, and so I use it just to kind of keep track of my expenses. And I know a lot of you guys said to do this digitally, and we do, you know, I track my bank digitally, but some of you said to put these expenses in like an Excel spreadsheet, but I honestly would not check that. It is so much easier for me to look at pen to paper and like scratch things out and make adjustments, especially with like the reflection pieces. So that is kind of why I do that. But those are my half sheets that I use, that I love. They work really well for me, and I am excited to continue using them. So yeah, let me know how you guys use half sheets, or if you use them, down in the description box below. I would love to know that. So thank you in advance for checking out this video. If you're new here, hello, my name is Caitlin. I apologize that I am stuffed up. My kids brought me some kind of germ and I woke up this morning with a sore throat. So we're just gonna pretend it's not happening and take some vitamin C and we'll be fine. But anyway, if you're new here, you can hit that red subscribe button. Go ahead and give the video a big thumbs up or a thumbs down, or do both or do neither. Either one is fine with me. And I would also love it if you would leave a comment down below. That is a definite way that you can help my channel. I have noticed just a little dip in engagement and that kind of thing, and it helps my videos to get seen. If you would like, that would be a free way that you can help this channel. So any of those good things are awesome. You can also turn on your bell notifications. So there is a little bell, and if you click on it, you can change it from, I think it's like some videos or like priority or something, to the all option, and then you'll see every video that I post. So that is something you can do as well if you would like. If you don't want to get notified every time I post, that's totally fine too. But that is definitely an option. And then if you'd like to find me anywhere else, you can find me on Instagram at creatinginchaos_official, as well as on the Spiced Chaos podcast. We drop a new episode every Tuesday, except for today. We're taking a little bit of a break, but we will be back next week wherever your favorite podcasts are served. And then you can also shop through any of my links down below. I do have a Happy Planner affiliate link, so if you'd like to shop below using my link, that would be fantastic. I would love that so much. So thanks in advance for doing that as well. And by the way, you guys, have fun today.